And good evening, Savannah and the Coastal Empire. Welcome to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here at the center of the sports universe, Coach's Corner. That's right. It's the coach, Karl DeMasi, on Soundgarden stage right here at Coach's Corner. As you see the 975-inch screen TVs to me. Behind me, over to my left, okay, you can't see it, but there's a huge game going on. The Braves game is on the big screen TV to my left. So a lot's going on here, Coach's Corner. Remember, it's the center of the sports universe, and my show, the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, is all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Glad you could join me. It's June 12th, 2024. I've had an exciting week. It's just been crazy. I got my first grandson, got my first grandchild. I got a grandson. Okay, I would have taken a granddaughter too, but right now I'm excited. Okay, that was last weekend. Going to start a new job soon. Just a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. But you know what? Wednesday nights, it's all about being here at Coach's Corner. You know, where it's all food, all fun since 1991. Hopefully, John Henderson, I got that right. But I got a great show for you tonight. Something new I'm going to try. I'm going to try to be like a little TV newscaster. So let's go to my, I guess, video board. There we go. Okay, why isn't that? That's it. Right now, you're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, 6/12/24, right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. We got a great show lined up for you tonight. Who's tonight's guest? We got the new guy, Savannah Country Day new head football coach, Roc Bratten. Came in from Tennessee. He's taking over for Coach Mooring, who's at Wayne County now. Going to be a lot of fun about 7:15. About 7:30, what if you notice I've been doing over the past couple of weeks, I've been honoring the track and field athletes that have won gold medals. I've had Jaden Singleton, Corey Stafford. I'm going to have on, a bunch of other guys coming on here. So if I forgot somebody, of course, Jamari McIvory. He's been a constant source on my show. But we're going to talk to the Benedictine head track coach, Galen Houston. Does he say Houston or Houston? We're gonna find out. I think it says Houston. Okay. And then the Benedictine Georgia High School State Association Class 4A 200-meter relay team gold medalist. Nasir Samuel, Jack Ganem. I hope I got that. Ganem. He'll help me out. Bubba Frazier, and Stanley Smart. There's the guest. That's going to be about 7:35. Stay tuned. You're going to love it. Okay. So now, as I say every week, 3 steps in the door. First step, high school sports. Second step, college sports. Third step, professional local sports. So here we go. 3 steps in the door. Don't forget, step 1 in the door, high school news. Basketball summer leagues are going strong. The girls play every Tuesday night at Jenkins, HV Jenkins, the Palace on Duren. All right. They've already finished. They played 2 weeks. So they got 2 more weeks to go. All right. Because today is the 12th. So next week and the week after. So they're almost halfway done. There'll be a story posted on the Prep Sports Report tomorrow about that. Then Savannah High, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I didn't get the schedule for this week. I'm pretty sure it's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. $2 to get in. Savannah High, 11 teams. Savannah High, Jenkins, Johnson, Windsor Forest, New Hampstead, Woodville, St. Andrews. Go check it out. Okay, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at Savannah High. They got 2 more weeks going on. There'll be a story on the Prep Sports Report by a local man who loves writing sports about high school sports, Jeff Bowler. Check it out. Him and Nathan Downance. Got to thank them a lot. Of course, Stephen Weeks with his golf coverage. PrepSportsReport.com. Check it out. All right. Next up on the high school. Well, there you go. High school news. Check it out. Time for Memorial Day School to tackle 8-man football. That's right. We had Zane rolling on last week talking about how Memorial Day School's going to 8-man football, okay, in GIA, Georgia Independent Athletic Association. And I was corrected by Nathan Dominance. There has been a school that started playing 8-man football when they started their program. If you can name that school by the end of the show, I'll say it a couple more times, okay? I'll give you a $20 gift certificate right here to Coach's Corner. Name the first school that played 8-man football here in Savannah before Memorial's going to it this year, okay? So name that, okay? Local junior golf events. Check out the Prep Sports Report. The event this week was the Southeastern Junior Golf Tour at the Savannah Golf Club. Junior Classic was held on June 11th. Winner in the 11 to 19 division was Maddie Saxton. You see a picture right there. 72 on the first day, 2 over. 76 on the second day, 4 over. she's the winner, okay? Won both the girls 15-19 division and the girls 12-19 division. Girls 12-14 division, winner was Maya Laja Vasquez, okay, 74-77. Overall performance, she had a pretty good showing right there. Boys 14 to 15 division, okay. Let me go to my notes because I'm trying to read it off the screen. It's pretty tough. So the old guy's got to get some glasses on here. All right. So let me get to the news. Hang in there. Okay. So in the boys 14 and 15 division, second place went to Jack Weeks, Benedictine Military School golfer, basketball player. Okay. He shot a 73 and a 76. He finished second to the overall champion, Grant Odom out of Statesboro, who shot a 70 and a 75. He was one over par. Charles Morris tied for fourth, and Koki Miera finished eighth. Okay, in the boys 16-19 division, Ledger Conley out of Richmond Hill, he tied for third, shooting at 68-79. Hamp Thrackle, he finished tied for eighth. In boys 12-13 division, second place went to Shaha Patel out of Richmond Hill. He was the first round leader and the second round leader both days. All right, so that's high school sports, local sports, youth sports. Hey, if you got a sport or you got information, you want me to get it on the internet on Wednesday nights, or you want me to write a story about it, get somebody to cover your story, please. My phone's on 24/7. Text me scores, text me the information. I want to get up there on a prepsportsreport.com or on Wednesday nights on the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. All right, so it's there for you. All right, step two, we're going to go college in the door. Okay, well, good article on the Prep Sports Report again today. Where are they now? We got two local swimmers going to the Olympic trials this week. So you got to check it out. We got Aaron Seymour, all-world at Savannah Arts Academy, swims at Georgia now. He made the Olympic trials on June 1st by qualifying with a time of 55.64 in the backstroke. First time for him. Great story. What else he's done this year? Gabby Van Brunt, St. Andrews, Alabama. All right, making her second Olympic trials appearance in the 100 butterfly. She qualified with a minute .01 time. Then we got to go to football. Ty Scott, HV Jenkins, getting a workout this past week or the beginning of this week with the Seattle Seahawks. If you watch the UFL, which their championship is this week, he played for the Washington Defenders. He was their leading receiver. Okay, Ty Scott out of Jenkins High School. Gotta love it. And Justin Thomas, BC standout athlete, football, baseball. Well, he went to Georgia, transferred to Florida Southwestern State, all-world, third-team All-American, is now taking his skills to Arkansas. He'll be back in the SEC next week. So check out the story on the Prep Sports Report. Where are they now? Good luck to Aaron Seymour out of the Arts Academy and Gabby Van Brunt out of St. Andrews in the Olympic trials this weekend. And they're going to be swimming in Lucas Oil Stadium. They're going to build a pool inside that indoor stadium where the Colts play. I got to check it out. Sounds like it's going to be pretty exciting. All right, next up, baseball. The Dogs couldn't do it. They lost the first game to NC State, 18-1 on Saturday. They came back and they won on Sunday, 11-2. Richmond Hill High School, former Wildcat, Leighton Finley was big time, 6th win of the season. He held North Carolina in check. They won 11-2. I think he gave up 8 hits, 1 run, 5 strikeouts. In the rubber game, the if game, NC State beat the Bulldogs 8-5. Now, if you notice in the where it says SEC and ACC in College World Series, 4 teams from the SEC, 4 teams from the ACC. Over 48 years ago, there was 1 team from the SEC and 1 team from the ACC. That's who played for the championships. Now we got 8 teams, 4 from one, 4 from the other. Can you say the ACC and the SEC are pretty powerful in a lot of sports? Way to go. I don't know who I'm going to be rooting for. I guess I got to go with NC State because they knocked off the Dogs. But we'll see. It's going to be great. Tennessee is really good, so check it out this week. It's going to start. Nothing better than the College World Series in Omaha. The longest venue of any college sport championship is baseball in Omaha. Pretty impressive right there. All right. Professional, okay? Savannah Bananas took their shtick to Fenway Park. Jesse Cole went home, the owner. Grew up in the Boston area. Got to bring his team there. 37,000 fans packed the house. Okay, it was homecoming. I mean, it's just something special. But the Party Animals did beat the Savannah Bananas 4-1. Ruined the homecoming, but what are you going to do? This weekend is something special, all right? Savannah Bananas and the Firefighters are playing in Nashville. You can watch that on the BT TV, the Banana Television Channel Network. Okay. But here in Savannah, we got the Party Animals taking on the newest team, the Visitors. This is a developmental team. Okay. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. And then you can't put anything by the Bananas. Okay. They got a new mascot. Okay. For the Party Animals. And his name is Farty. Phaty. Farty, the Party Animals mascot. And supposedly, I'm not making this up, okay? He farts cupcake smells. I don't know. It's Banana Land. It's crazy, but it's a great mascot. You see him right there with the man who did the story for him, Dave Williams from WJCL. It's just crazy. Go Bananas, okay? All right, then we got, of course, the Braves. They've lost 4 in a row. They're having a tough time. But like I say every year, come on, Braves fan. It's still too early. They're in second place. They got one of the best teams in the National League. They're playing without Spencer Strider. They're playing without Ronald Acuna Jr., okay? They'll find their way. It's still too early. They're first in the wild card race. So it's not like it's all over already. And, people say, Xfinity and Comcast, they don't carry the Braves. They don't carry Bally Sports anymore. Some people are making comments. I'm glad now because the Braves are no good this year. We're only in June. Give me a break. But that's the Braves fans, okay? So they're playing tonight against the Orioles. They lost last night to the Orioles. We got the rookie Spencer Schwallenbach. I love that name. Taking a hill. He's 0-2 so far, so we'll see what he does. But remember, they're 9 games out, 10 games out. It's still early. Don't jump ship, okay? Then we got to talk about PGA golf. Brian Harman last weekend at the Memorial. Jack Nicklaus's PGA tournament finished 33rd at 6 over. This week, U.S. Open, Pinehurst. Come on, Brian. Bring one home just like you did last year in the British Open. And, of course, Tim O'Neill, the traveling golfer. I mean, good showing last weekend. American Family Insurance. Sorry, it wasn't the American Family Insurance. That's this weekend. Okay. So, no, that was last weekend. And this weekend at the Dick's Open in Endicott, New York. Dick's Sporting Goods Open in Endicott, New York. Okay. Then don't forget, got to get this in here. Step 3 in the door. Professional Savannah Ghost Pirates will name who's their affiliate. For the last 2 years, it's been the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Well, hopefully we'll get someone closer. Okay, so that was their parent club. So there's NHL, AHL, American Hockey League, and then we have ECHL, the Eastern Coast Hockey League. So we're in the 3rd level. So we'll find out who the parent team is going to be Monday, June 17th. And don't forget the Soundgarden. This week, the Soundgarden is closed, but next week, Led Zeppelin Live. Led Zeppelin Live, Coach's Corner. I've been around for Led Zeppelin for every stairway to heaven. I mean, you got to love Led Zeppelin, okay? They'll be here on the 22nd. And if you like that casual yacht music hanging on your boat, the Yacht Club will be back here on June 29th. All right, that's it for all the news and notes. I hope you liked my presentation. Let me take it away so you can see my lovely face. It's the coach right here. Hey, if you got any swag, you want me to represent your school? South Effingham Mustangs right here in the house. Send it to me. 2X, 3X. Text me. I'll send you my address. I'll come pick up the T-shirt. But now it's time to start representing all schools here in Savannah, Georgia. No longer at Islands High School. Yes, I will start a new job in July at St. Vincent's Academy. I want to rep the schools, though, okay? All right, next up, new guy in town. Brings his game from Tennessee. He's been all over the place, but, not all over the place, but he's been around, okay? Fills in now. Not fills in. He is the head coach over at Savannah Country Day. Got a great story for you. Look, seems like a great guy. Got a lot of experience. We're going to be talking to, I got to love his first name, Roc Bratten. I mean, over there at Savannah Country Day, coming in from Tennessee. He'll be up next on the hot seat. So stay tuned. 3.5 minutes. Got to thank the sponsors. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here. Hold the TV timeout. We got a comment. Okay. Charles Ganem checking in. Thanks, Charles. I'm glad you're watching. There you go. You got a comment. Put it in there. His son's coming up at the about 7:35 mark. Put it in. You got a question for Coach? Maybe he'll answer it. Send it in the comment section. So right now, next up, the first guest tonight, the new ball coach over at Savannah Country Day School, Roc Bratten, football coach. We'll be right back after this. I'm bumbling, stumbling. I got to get out of here, Coach. I don't want to fumble the ball here. Be back in 3.5 minutes. Promise you, people. Hey, sports fans, looking for the ultimate sports and entertainment destination in Savannah, Georgia? Look no further than Coach's Corner. At Coach's Corner, you'll find everything you need for a great time, including TVs everywhere, so you can catch all the latest sporting events, an outdoor seating area, perfect for enjoying a drink or a meal on a warm day, a wide array of drink options from beers to cocktails, a comprehensive sports schedule so you can cheer on your favorite teams year-round, prompt service even when it's crowded, a fun and lively atmosphere perfect for letting loose with your friends, and of course, delicious food, from famous chicken wings, hamburgers, to delectable calzones and pizzas. Coach's Corner menu is sure to satisfy your cravings. In addition to all this, Coach's Corner also features an upgraded sound garden. Now, more seats, more bars, and an upgraded sound system. It's the perfect spot for hundreds of fans to gather and enjoy the latest local bands, tribute acts, and rising stars. So what are you waiting for? Join us at Coach's Corner for the ultimate sports, music, and culinary experience. Coach's Corner can't wait to see you soon. Remember, Coach's Corner is located at 3016 Victory Drive, right in Thunderbolt, Georgia, and on the World Wide Web at coaches.net. Remember, Coach's Corner, where every day is game day.
At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and the best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson's Sports Shop. From come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
Yo, you still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style, we are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time, it makes you mad, the pain drives you crazy, you just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, right here live at the center of the universe. I say the sports universe. My man on the other Coach's Corner show, the Atlanta man, Brandon, likes to call it the center of the universe. I call it the center of the sports universe. To the bing, to the bang, bada boom, bada bing, whatever you want to call it, it's Coach's Corner. #1 place in Savannah, Georgia. Come check it out. Remember, it's all food, all fun since 1991. I hope John Henderson likes I finally got it right. But I like to say it's all sports, all music, all food, all fun since 1991. But anyway, I'm glad you could join me. This is what it's all about, bringing on guests. And this is a new guy in town, all right? So let me see what I can say. He supposedly, I don't know if I read it right in the story, from Detroit, okay? He's been monitoring athletes for a long time. Now he takes his expertise, his professionalism over to Savannah Country Day as the new head football coach. He has a very, very rich background in sports. Brings a wealth of experience from Vanderbilt to Tennessee high schools. Of course, he's married. He's got 3 kids, okay, and I think 2 of them wind up going to Country Day. But he comes to Savannah, Georgia, to get taste of what South or Southern football is all about. And believe me, he's going to find out what it's about. He should know. He's in Tennessee. I mean, Tennessee against Georgia, whoever. But joining me now on the Coach's Corner hot seat, the man himself, the new head football coach of Savannah Country Day, and that's Roc Bratten. I've been saying Bratten. Is it Batten?
It's Batten. It's Batten. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I spelled another guy's name on the promo wrong, but Coach, when you get my age, you're having fun. That's what it's all about. So once again, if you got a comment,
long as you're having fun, it's all good. So
that's what it's all about. I go 50 miles an hour like I'm in New York still, but I've been here for 35 years, believe it or not, Coach. But if you got a comment, put it in there right here. The producer, the OG of the Coach's Corner Sports Network, checking me up and making sure I'm doing right. Of course, that is Lawrence Bennett. Love the brother. He does great job keeping us straight. Well, Coach, congratulations. Welcome to Savannah. Tell people about Roc Bratten.
I'm excited to be here, first off, and it's been great hospitality getting to Savannah since I arrived. But no, you hit everything on the nail, to be totally honest, Carl. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. Left there a long time ago and went to school at Vanderbilt in Nashville. And it's been fortunate to be around just great coaches, great people. Even through my struggles there as a player, and then eventually as a coach, I coached on the staff there, recruiting coordinator and DB coach, nickels and dimes, outside linebackers. Then eventually I went into the high school world, fell in love with the independent school world, high school world in Nashville, and been fortunate to be at some amazing schools in Nashville. The competition in Nashville has skyrocketed, the talent, the coaching, the staffs, and been fortunate to be at some great schools and coach some outstanding young men and kids. And when this opportunity opened up, man, it's an amazing school, amazing place. It's an amazing area with a lot of talent. And it was an opportunity to continue to elevate and do what I love, which is coach and mentor young people. And I'm excited about this opportunity. My children here have a sophomore daughter who's in college at University of South Florida. I have a junior son, and I have a sophomore daughter they're both going to join me at Country Day as well. So family's just excited. My wife is excited. We're just looking forward to it, and we're hitting the ground running. I come from a big sports family. My entire family. Brother played at Purdue. My sister was an All-American track athlete at Florida State. My dad was a football coach and a track coach. My mom's a Hall of Fame track coach. My oldest brother who passed away played football. So I'm a coach at heart because that's in my blood, my family. Both my brothers have been coaches, and my sister used to be the head track coach at Western Michigan. So coach is in my blood. I'll say that.
Well, I'm learning about Detroit because I got a coach in my family. I'm retired from football. I still dabble in coaching other sports, but my son's up at a place you probably know well, Wayne State University.
I know Wayne State very well, very well. Had some great times as a program. I used to do, this is back in the mid-90s, used to do 7-on-7 at Wayne State when I was in high school. I know Wayne State well.
It's a nice area. He's living in a little island in the middle of the Detroit River, so he's having a good time. He was born in New York, but we moved down here a long time ago. He's not taken to the cold weather yet there, Coach.
Hey, born in New York. Yeah, when you come to Savannah, then you try to go back to up north. It's a little bit of a shock, I'm sure. But the New York blood may come out. But if he's born in New York, he'll handle Detroit very well.
All right. So you mentioned that you got a big background in coaching with your family, your parents. What's some of those traits that your parents passed on to you that you're going to take on and bring to Savannah Country Day football program?
Well, I truly believe coaching, obviously you have the X and O pieces that can be what it is. If you're talented, you got to continue to brush up skill. But a lot of things that I learned from my parents in terms of, pushing kids, pressing kids a little bit, making them work hard, discipline, accountability. But more importantly than that, building relationships and connections. My parents are tough. They're both tough coaches. They were tough parents, tough on me as a young kid and as a young man. I mean, my mom will get to some games here in the fall, and I promise you, after the game, win, lose, or draw, she comes and tells me all the things I did wrong. So it still happens at the age of 48. But my parents pressed on me about discipline, accountability, and holding kids to a level, but also relationships. That's big for me. Building a relationship with your players, building a relationship with the kids on the campus, and getting to know them on the different levels, not just on football. I'm not a transactional guy, I'm more transformational in terms of
getting kids to buy into what we're doing and how we're doing it and understanding the approach and knowing that they can, approach me about anything. But that connection, I believe when kids trust you and know you care about them, and they're going to give you everything they have, no matter their ability. And so that'll be our approach in a lot of ways. But they got to learn how to strain too. Football is a tough and physical sport, and you're going to get put in some uncomfortable situations. And the best thing about football is teaching them how to respond to those tough situations.
As I heard, you mentioned an injury, and reading Dennis Knight's article about you coming in there, you had an injury. How did that injury shape your perspective and approach to becoming a coach?
Yeah, man. Karl, it really changed me, man. It was career ending, and going. It was spring game my senior year, and in a blink of an eye, I'd never been really had major injuries in my entire life, and had a big injury spring game my senior year. And what it really taught me, to be honest, is to appreciate the opportunities and the moments you have. This game has been great to me, even through my injury and the things I went to cut my career short. But it was a blessing because it got me into coaching. If I wasn't injured, I probably would have been, in the professional world as a consultant, which I was pursuing, management consultant when I was at Vanderbilt. And I knew probably based on my background with my family, I was going to eventually come back to this. It's in my blood. But it taught me a lot about appreciating the opportunities that you have, appreciating the things you have and the moments you have, and not taking it for granted. It's so easy to take it for granted. I tell our players all the time, you're very fortunate to be able to play this beautiful game called football, even when it's hot in June, July, and August, and you're working your butt off. It's a privilege, embrace it.
Got that right. And, Tennessee, you've had success, championships. You really made a name for yourself. What attracted you to come down here to Savannah, Georgia, at the Country Day? What brought you down here with your family?
Yeah, so I have some family in this area as well, but also just the school itself. I mean, it's an amazing school. I feel it's a diamond in the rough in terms of just Savannah schools. It's elite in terms of academics. It can be, we want to make it elite athletically and football wise. And so I felt like it checked all the boxes of a place that I want to be. Great city, a lot of great culture here, but the school itself, in terms of you can have the best of all worlds being in that Country Day. Top-notch academics, elite academics, in a place that really pushes you, guides you, but also give you a lot of individual attention, and also have an elite athletic program where you're going to be coached and mentored and have opportunity to do that. I want to be, around kids who want to have all the best of the best worlds, and this is a place that does that. And I want to be a part of that. And, it's an exciting time. Got a new athletic director coming in, just hired a new basketball coach. So I'm very appreciative of Kev Wilson, our head of school, and our board for naming me the head coach. And now it's my job to take it from there, Yeah,
you got that right. So if you're just tuning in, you're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the internet, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live. You can go back and watch the YouTube segment if you want. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm talking to the new head coach over at Savannah Country Day, Roc Bratten. Apologize, I've been spelling it Bratten, it's Batten. So, anyway, so I mean, you had some good programs up there in Tennessee. We talked about it. Were there any unique experiences and strategies that you had happen there in Tennessee you're going to bring to Country Day?
Well, really, football is about work ethic and grind. It's about putting the kids in the best position to be successful. I've been a part of programs that we had to build. I've been part of programs that was already successful, and I was able to be a part of something and build upon that. And so, I'm one of these people that, take a little bit of every, a little bit of something from every experience that you have. So I'm going to pull something from, even going back to my assistant position as assistant coach and as a coordinator and a college coach. There's a lot of values that I've learned along the way. Like I said, I've been fortunate to work for some great head coaches, to work along with some great staff guys. And so I will pull a little bit of everything, but really it's about the work, putting the time, getting our kids, no matter the abilities, high or low, getting them to not overthink things and teach them things that we want to do and allow them to play fast. Make it simple, appear to be complex, but yet simple, because we all want to, do more as coaches. but appear to be very complex, but yet simple. And so these kids, these young men can really see things, read it, react, and play football and play it at a fast level. And so that's what
nice. Two more questions. Okay, first, you don't have to put this up for bulletin board material because you know anything about football. When you say stuff, people write it down and they take notes and they put it on the bulletin board. But you're coming in. What's going to be your philosophy with the X's and O's? I know you just said you want to play fast on offense.
Yeah, right. And, and some of these things will be dictated by numbers. I'll talk offensively first. Offense, we're going to be multiple. We'll be spread multiple. We can tempo. We'll run the ball and push the ball vertically. We're going to use every inch of the field, 53 in the third. We're going to use all of it and try to put our players in the right position to be successful as we're starting to learn our personnel and who can do what and those things. We're going to try to get our playmakers to football, and that's running the ball. We got to be stout up front, but be able to mix it up and throw the football vertically and attack, soft spots and create mismatches as much as we can. But we're going to be spread tempo. And that could be a lot of things when you're multiple. Defensively, we're going to be a 3-4 multiple defense and show a lot of different looks. You could see some 4-man looks. You could see some 3-3 looks. I mean, I'm a multiple defensive guy and show a lot of different coverages. But really the box becomes the most important thing for us, being stout and trying to stop the run, put pressure on the quarterback and trying to put them in compromising situations. And so that's, our philosophy. And then special team wise, we're going to be simple, but yet very thorough and very detailed. I believe we got one of the best kickers around here and definitely in Georgia.
Oh, you do?
And so we're going to use that as a weapon. So you want to be very simple in what we do, but making sure our young men understand the concept, what we're doing so they can do that and execute it and let our kicker, use his ability, to put us in some good situations.
Hey, if you can get that ball in the end zone in high school football, that's a weapon. So it's a lot harder going 80 yards than it is 40 yards. So, yeah, you got that right. All right, last question to wrap this up. Okay, being a head coach, being new, what message do you want to send to the players, parents, and the broader Savannah Country Day community? I'm going to tell you right now, I've coined that program every year in and out, the little engine that could, because nobody expects them to be in games. Not very big on numbers, but they play hard. And, also tell them about your long-term commitment here to good old Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah. As far as the parents and the community, we're a football community. We're a football family. And it's all about unity, being united and everybody moving in the same direction. We're going to be a program that has grit and it has fight and a lot of things you just said. We do not have big numbers right now. We're going to continue to try to grow that program. We're recruiting the hallways, our own kids in our own school and at the high school and in the middle school. We got to get, make everyone excited about our football program. And that's what we're doing right now and creating some buzz on our own campus. But really, we're going to be a Country Day football family, united through the good, through the bad, and sticking things together. But a program with some fight, some discipline, and some unity. And then as far as me, I'm here. I'm excited. My wife is ecstatic to be in this area. And like I said, I have family, some friends along this way. It's a great change. Gets me closer to my daughter, who's also at the University of South Florida in college. So it cut the trip down from about 13 to about 5. So that's a plus. But more importantly, like I said before, I'm excited about being at Country Day because of what the school is and the special people that's at the school, the amazing opportunities and programs at the school. It's a special place. I work in admissions, and so we want to attract some great families to our school because it's a special place. We're offering a lot of amazing things. So I'm here to work and here to coach and grow my family through here and do some great things at this school in the Savannah community and connect with a lot of community connections here through Savannah.
Well, Coach, I look forward to meeting you. If you talk to Nate, he'll tell you something. Nate, the baseball coach, I met Nate.
Nate's a good one.
I coached him.
You coached Nate? Anyway, all right. Small world.
I wish you the best of luck. We'll get together. I got my next group waiting to come on, but I wish you the best of luck, and we'll talk more. And I look forward to seeing you at the Optum Orthopedics Prep Sports Report Media Day on August 10th. Best of luck. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Great having me on the show, Carl. Appreciate you.
Hey, thanks for finding the time. Appreciate it. I mean, you can tell he's energetic. He loves what he's doing. His wife loves the area. I mean, I've said it over and over again. I'm a broken record when it comes to Savannah Country Day. What sport it may be, it's the little engine that could, because they're always in it. They never quit. They play hard. You know, they might be outnumbered, outsized, but they're going to give you a game, okay? All right, these next guys have been waiting patiently. I know I ran over. We got 3.5 minutes before they come on. But what can I tell you? When you win a gold medal, whatever sport, gold medal, gold trophy, first place trophy, you deserve recognition. So we're going to get these 4 guys on because they are the 200-meter Georgia High School State Association 4A champions. We're going to be having their coach looking over them. Galen, you're going to have to help me. Is it Houston or Houston? Okay, and I spelled your name wrong on the program, on the promo. I do apologize. You know me, type fast and talk fast. But anyway, up next, the BC State 200-meter track and field champion coming on in 3.5 minutes. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Guys, I promise you, you'll be right back.
Hey, sports fans, looking for the ultimate sports and entertainment destination in Savannah, Georgia? Look no further than Coach's Corner. At Coach's Corner, you'll find everything you need for a great time, including TVs everywhere so you can catch all the latest sporting events, an outdoor seating area, perfect for enjoying a drink or a meal on a warm day, a wide array of drink options from beers to cocktails, a comprehensive sports schedule so you can cheer on your favorite teams year-round, prompt service even when it's crowded, a fun and lively atmosphere perfect for letting loose with your friends, and of course, delicious food, from famous chicken wings, hamburgers, to delectable calzones and pizzas. Coach's Corner menu is sure to satisfy your cravings. In addition to all this, Coach's Corner also features an upgraded sound garden. Now, more seats, more bars, and an upgraded sound system. It's the perfect spot for hundreds of fans to gather and enjoy the latest local bands, tribute acts, and rising stars. So what are you waiting for? Join us at Coach's Corner for the ultimate sports, music, and culinary experience. Coach's Corner can't wait to see you soon. Remember, Coach's Corner is located at 3016 Victory Drive, right in Thunderbolt, Georgia, and on the World Wide Web at coaches.net. Remember, Coach's Corner, where every day is game day.
At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, it comes in uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From cutting and equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
Yo, you still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style, we are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time, it makes you mad, the pain drives you crazy, you just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Soundgarden stage, because it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Hey, it's a lot of fun being here. This is what all about. the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week, but now we got the Athletes of the Week. Hopefully Jack and Nasir will also click in. They were waiting in the back room. I ran a little over because I talk a lot. So let's get to it right away. All right. The Benedictine Military School team won the Georgia High School State Association Class 4A 200-meter relay. They showed great teamwork skill. The team was led by senior Nasir Samuel, junior Jack Ganem, freshman Stanley Smart Jr., and sophomore Bubba Frazier. They finished the race together in 1 minute and 27.11 seconds. Coach Houston, I mean, what can I tell you? I don't know how many conference championships they won, region championships. The program is legit, okay? And you got to have a guy like him to keep them together and show their strengths. And the win just shows you why Benedictine is one of the best 4A schools in the state. So right now, they've been waiting for a while. Right now, joining me on the Coach Corner hot seat is the Benedictine Military School 200-meter Georgia High School State Association 4A champions. We'll start with the coach. Introduce first Galen. Okay, come on. Where are we? There we go. And Galen to the stage. Okay, let's go then with the senior. He hasn't checked in yet. He was here. Okay, so is Jack. Okay, let's go now with Stanley Smart. And then, of course, Bubba Frazier. They're all here. They're all here. So, guys, congratulations, Coach. I mean, it's a pleasure having you on. And help me out, Galen. Am I messing your name up? Is it Houston or Houston?
Houston.
So I got to go back to New York. I got to go back to New York City where they say Houston instead of Houston. I'll get it straight. So,
Yes,
but
sir.
anyway, let me see if I can arrange this. Let's see. Let's try it. No, we don't want to try that one. We're going to have to go with this one. But glad you guys can join me. Congratulations on a great job. There's one thing I got to say, guys. There's one guy who's a two-time Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week. Can you guys name who it is?
Nas.
Hey, Nas, this is a throwback to January 16th. January 16th, 2016. Watch this, guys. You're going to love it. The man was a star back then.
We'll stay here with Nasir. Okay, Samuel, fourth grader, plays for the Savannah Dogs. 16-1. What was so special to you about this season?
Well, it's not really that special because this is my second time doing it.
Oh, so it's old hat.
Yes.
This is great. Words out of the mouth of babes. You got to love it. And these three guys play for the Savannah Dogs. I'm Karl DeMasi. Go listen to the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week segment. Well, we got our Athletes of the Week. We got Quan Bryant, Luke Cromenhawk, Nasir Samuel, and they just went 16-1. They won a lot of championships.
Okay, let me remove that, get that out of the way. But Nasir, you were a star back then. And I know I butchered your name back there, but I learned how to do it. And once again, you came on winning a championship. You're going out winning a championship. So you being a senior, okay, it's something special. So how did you feel completing your career in a final state championship heat and coming away with a gold medal with these guys?
It felt great. It felt amazing ending the year winning the state championship with my team. That whole year I was just injured, and that was really the time I could have ran full speed with my team.
So how does it feel finally winning that league? And I mean, you already got a state football championship. What did the track and field championship mean to you?
Hey, I'm track first. I was just helping the football team get theirs.
Good comeback. So just a great career. Now we'll start with Coach. What specific training and strategies did you implement to prepare these guys for the state championship?
Well, Coach Collins does a great job with these guys. He's our main sprint coach. So we do anything between wicket training. We do resistance band training, 400-meter workouts. And so the relay team is something that's been we've been pretty consistent with having a lot of competitive teams. We had the 4x1 team in 2018, and then both of our relay teams. This team happened to finish in first, but our 4x1 finished in second as well. So it's always kind of a thing that just comes natural with these guys having great chemistry and camaraderie, but we had to mix and match this team so many times this year. The 4x2 we don't really run as much, but with our 4x1 and other relays, we had to mix and match it so many times this year because we knew that we were trying to keep Nas healthy. and we knew that towards the end of the season that we would need them. So we were trying to find the right four, get them together, have them work that chemistry, and so it was really interchangeable. It's unique because two freshmen actually got this team to the state championship, and then we brought in the heavy hitters to go win it. So it was special.
Well, talking about the freshmen, great segue. We're going to go to Stanley Smart Jr. Okay, is Stanley? You got your mic on, good. And I've watched you on the social media. You're a man already, and you're considered a freshman. Okay, but what was it like to anchor a team and only being a freshman, and you helped secure that victory? What was it all about being your freshman year, pulling away with this gold medal?
It was really nerve first. I was just wondering if we could really do it. All these coaches have a vision. They really just put it all together. Like it was just taking bits and pieces of it and putting it together, and it was really just fun. And we were in heat 1 out of 2, so we crossed the line. We saw a fast time. It was just hoping nobody beat it, and no one did.
Well, you guys did a great job, and Bubba, you started it all. So how did you prepare mentally and physically for leading this team in that big race?
Well, I had confidence in us, and starting off the race, I just knew I had to get out very hard and get us in the lead first. And the crazy thing about it is that that was our first time with us four running the 4x2 together. So we really didn't even have no chemistry to, through the season. So for us to pull that off and come in first place, it was special.
And everybody thinks that the first runner and the second and the third and the fourth runner are really what makes the difference. But you got to have a second man, a second leg, and a third leg. Jack, help me out. Say your last name there, Jack.
Ganem.
Ganem, okay. So, Jack, you took the second leg. What was your feeling? And, did you guys have a lead when you took the baton over? Or was it you had to catch up with the other racers?
So we were on the outside lane, so we had to catch up because of the way the track is. So with Bubba going first, I knew he was going to get out on him because he's good at getting out the blocks. So my whole thinking was just trying to get the baton from Bubba to Nas because these are 3 of the fastest kids in the state. So I knew if I got the baton to them, we had a good chance of winning.
All right, and then so Bubba, he hands it to you now. What are you thinking? Did I mess that one up, guys?
That's probably Nas.
Yeah,
Nas.
Nas. Okay, I messed it up. So, Nas, take it from there. You got the baton from Jack. What were you thinking?
Man, I was just excited when he gave it to me, man. I was like, it's finally my chance to run full speed all out. Man, when I came around that curve and I saw those two, I was like, ain't no way these kids fast. Like, the way I'm moving and the way they're moving, come on, man. And when I shot out that curve, man, it was crazy. It was amazing.
So, and that means, Stanley, you took the home leg, right?
Sure.
So when you got that baton from Nas, as you guys are calling him, what were you thinking?
Nas was coming pretty fast, so I was thinking he's rolling. I got to go too. And it was really just making sure I got the baton and finish the race. I just wanted to go home with a T-shirt and a medal.
You got the T-shirt and the medal. You got a ring in football. You guys, you got some bling out of your career there, which you're probably never going to forget. And this is the last one for this year. Pretty impressive. Now, Stanley, you're only a freshman, okay? And like I said, you look bigger than a freshman. But how have your older teammates and coaches helped you develop throughout your freshman year, whatever sport you played in?
Everyone else pretty much just pushed me to be as good as I am. Because even if in like football, we had more rep, I was tired. They'll tell you to push through being leaders. And in track, if we were running, say we're just running 300s and no one really felt like doing me, Bubba, Jack, Nas, everyone else, we just line them up, keep them going. Just keep trying to push through because we know it's going to make ourselves better in the end.
Nice. And if you're just tuning in, you're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. It's the Wetherington Chiropractic Athletes of the Week from Benedictine Military School, the Georgia High School State Association Class 4A 200-meter relay championship team. Well, Coach, these guys all say, it's one of the, first times that they ran together. But, you've been very successful. Like I said, I don't know, what's it, 6 or 7 region championships in a row. How do you foster teamwork and chemistry year in and year out with these guys? Because, they're coming from all different sports, and you got to meld them together.
Yeah, so it's pretty unique. Like, the one special thing is Nas. We've always known Nas had a history of being a track star growing up, youth league. That's kind of that's kind of his calling card and what he's been known. Stanley has had experience, and Bubba. Those guys have actually had previous track experience. But you got Jack here, who came, said he wanted to run track this year, played baseball in years past, and so track was something very new to him. So him coming out and running track for the first time in his life, and then being a part of a state championship team is pretty special, because in track, it's a unique blend of a bunch of kids, whether it's Raider team, football kids, baseball kids, you got linemen, you got football kids, and so we're always trying to like Coach said earlier, man, we're trying to check the halls to try to find any and every kid that we can to run track. And so this was a very unique and special team. It was great to coach them throughout the year. They finished second, the highest score, as far as that we've been a school and established a program. The 2018 team tied for 5th overall, and this team tied for 6th overall in the whole classification in the state of Georgia. So that's pretty special, and so
Nice.
It's just a testament to these guys and their hard work. And it was really a pleasure. All of the coaches this year enjoyed coaching this team, because they were a young team, aside from Nas, who was our steady senior, but they were always willing to come work, and they had fun doing it. So it's a very special team, and I was happy for them to win and to send Nas on a high note for his career here at Benedictine.
So, Jack, perfect segue. First time coming out for track. What was your biggest challenge this season, and how did you overcome it to perform at the level where you guys wound up winning the state championship?
I think my biggest challenge is getting used to working with all my teammates and stuff, then getting used to the conditioning, because we used to play baseball. We didn't really run that much, but coming to track, had to get back into conditioning. But I really came into track just for football. Coach Collins would always tell me to come. So I wasn't expecting anything. Definitely not to win a state championship, but doing that was pretty surreal.
Yeah, it's got to be great coming in, picking up that gold medal. Now, Bubba, I mean, you're a sophomore. You played a lot of football. You've been doing a lot of track. How do you balance the pressure of the competition in the different sports and the pressure of being at Benedictine Military School and, going by those rules?
Well, I got to say, really just keeping your head down and stay working, stay humble, just work. And you work, the results, you put in, you get in what you put in, and the results will be there. And, BC helped me with being a student. Coach Collins, Coach Houston, they all helped me push me, my teammates, everybody. I'm just thankful.
You've done a great job. And, Nasir, this is your senior year. Looking back now on your high school career, what moment would you say you're the most proud of?
It had to be that 4x2. Winning state that day and graduating the next day, that got to be the toughest moment of your life right there.
Yeah, I'm saying a far trip to come back to graduate. And what has BC been? What has BC meant to you, Nasir? I mean, you got the 3 younger guys. You got a junior, sophomore, freshman. What does that going to that school meant to you?
It just taught me how to be a leader. It made me a better man. I learned a lot of things there that I don't think I would learn at any other school, and I just really appreciate it.
Nice. And, we'll go back to Stanley. So, I mean, you're only a freshman. What are your goals for the next 3 years as far as track or football at Benedictine?
Really just keep working. Not really much else you can do. BC, they're going to push you to be the greatest person you can be. Just being that, just trying to be better yourself, better the people around you.
And Jack, how about you? How are you going to build on this experience for your senior year and future competitions?
Just gonna get back to work and try and get another one, I guess.
There's no rest, right, Jack?
Yes, sir.
I bet you Coach Houston's going to get you going.
He will.
I thought I said Houston, but I said Houston. I apologize, Coach. All right, Coach, to wrap this up, what does the victory mean for the future of your track program, and how do you plan on building on all these successes, or how do you keep it going from year to year?
I think we just try to submerge ourselves in the work. As you can tell by these guys' answers, you can tell how driven, how connected they are. It's a really special program. It's a special school, and we really just want to push these kids to be the very best version of themselves, be the best that they can be. And so with track and field, when me and Coach Collins first started this program, I mean, it really wasn't one of the programs that had a lot of championships and things in the rafters. And since then, you know, aside from COVID, we have 6 region championships in a row. And we're always trying to find new guys to help us win more championships and just compete and be the best that we can be. We always want to retain the guys that have helped us win in the past. And we always want to try to gain new talent and get more guys for the future. And so it was something that really kind of started as, hey, man, we got to get our football players on the track, and we got to get our athletes, have them around us more, and get them on the track and show them the benefits that track can help them with football and other sports. And it turned into us winning championships and starting this streak. And so we just want to continue. Every year is a new year. You get new athletes coming in. You get athletes that graduate like Nas, and we just want to continue. The unique thing about us having a streak is the next team doesn't want to be the team that ends the streak. So that's kind of one thing that I can use as a coach to continue to push these guys and continue to challenge them, because they know that's how I am. You know, I'm a real straight shooter. We're going to be disciplined, and I'm always going to challenge them to be their best and do the very best that they can. And so I'm going to find different ways to do that and different ways to push them. But they know at the end of the day that I love them and I'll do whatever I can for them. So.
All right, last go around. Stanley, you're the freshman. What has your first year been like to you at Benedictine? What has it meant to you be a cadet for your first year?
Different, there's a lot more strict than other schools in the area. They gonna make sure they gonna make you right. They're gonna make you a good person. They'll make you a man. When you go in, you're gonna come out better. So really, it was just getting ready, just really adjusting to just, you know, a more stricter set mindset. You know, a lot more discipline set than what you normally see in other schools, and really just, yeah, that's what I gotta say. It's really just, it's a fun experience. It's really a fun experience. Yeah. You're surrounded by 400 of your friends.
Nice. 400 of your brothers, as they tell me, right?
Sir.
Yeah.
All right, Bubba, 2 years under your belt. What do you got to say about 2 years at BC?
Well, my 8th grade year coming to BC, I was excited hearing the things about it. And my freshman year, I can't lie to you, football, I was scared. I was nervous. I was a little boy coming in, got to go against some big boys. I was scared, but I got used to it, and I adjusted to it. So, but school wise, it's a brotherhood. You know, you got connections to everybody. You could talk to anybody about anything. So, you know, it's fun.
All right, Jack, you're the junior. 3 years under your belt.
I love it, man. I like how my favorite thing about it is how sports, all the school, everything ties together. Learn things from school that translates to sports. Learn things in sports that translate to the classroom. And I'm sad I only have 1 more year left. It's been a fun 3.
Nice. Okay, Nas. All right, you and I go back a long time. What I want you to do is I want you to give these guys your advice. One guy's got 1 year, the next guy's got 2, next guy's 3. What they need to do to continue to be successful as you've been at Benedictine.
Hey, you know the standard. You know, we don't take anything less of it. From what we did last year, you got to do better. You got to do 10 times that. That's the BC standard right there. That's the only way you get better.
And you have 4 years under your belt. What has it meant to you to be a Benedictine cadet? Not cadet, it's a cadet.
It's just amazing. All the experiences, all the moments I had there. It was really a learning process too, from when I transferred over.
Future plans?
Future plans. I'm running track in college and joining the Air Force in ROTC.
Nice. Well, Coach, great bunch of guys right there. You can tell they're exceptional young men. Keep up the great work. Keep that track program going, even though they're going to tell you got to put football first. Oh, did Coach Britt hear that? Oh, sorry. But anyway, you do a great job. Keep it up, and the kids look up to you. And I like that old school mentality. Teach them how to do it right. Be straightforward with them. Discipline equals success.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us, Coach. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you,
Go
Coach.
Cadets.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so now – so it's just, first time doing that many athletes of the week in one show. Went pretty well, but as you can see, well-spoken. They understand the principles of what it is to go to Benedictine. No matter what sport it is, you're going to be disciplined. You're going to work hard, and you're going to be successful. And here we had a freshman, we had a sophomore, we had a junior, and of course, Nasir Samuel. I'm going to post that video way back when, January of 2016. I had that young man as a fourth grader. You could tell how he's matured and he's been very successful. A lot of great comments from Coach Houston about his commitment. So once again, congratulations to the Benedictine Military School 200-meter relay team for bringing home the Georgia High School State Association 4A class gold medal. All right, well, I made it to an hour and 2 minutes. My old producer over there is very happy when we get to an hour. We got a comment coming in here, and great interview. Proud of all of you. Thank you, Mr. Ganem. They were well-spoken. They did a great job, and that's what it's all about. All right. Don't forget, we got a lot going on. If you have a story or you have an event or you have a recap, right there, K DeMasi at prepsportsreport.com, or text me, 912-507-91508. My phone is on 24/7. I want to get more news about the kids and what they're doing in this area. We go with the prepsportsreport.com. We go to Bryan County, FEN County. We're touching Liberty County, and, of course, we got Chatham County, and it's been a lot of fun. On the last note, I got to thank the 100 runners that came out to the Coaches for Curing Cancer, Karl DeMasi 5K, 10K run. Another successful year, another donation will be going to the cure, childhood cancer, and Mandy Groller, Amanda Crosby, great job. Appreciate all your help. And then, of course, my man, Mark Cameron, stepping in and running the whole show for me because, you know what, I had a little Bambino on the way and I couldn't make it. First time in 8 years I haven't been to my own race. But it went well. Everybody was excited about it. And once again, it's for a good cause. If we can help one kid that has been touched by cancer go out there and play a sport or do something that you never thought they would, we appreciate all your help. So on that note, like I say every week, it's a crazy world. Please say a prayer for this crazy world and what's going on. Once again, he's jumping in here again, the OG, the producer. Congratulations on the new grandbaby. You got that, Lawrence. I appreciate it. And like I say, whatever you're doing today, tomorrow, always hit it out of the park. And until I talk to you next week, may it be your best week ever. Talk to you later. God bless. See you next week.